Announcements for January 12th, 2017. There have been new scholarships posted on the counselor's website. Please be sure to check it on a regular basis for updated information. Any junior or senior who would like to meet with Fort Hays, Heston, or Johnson County, Andrew, quit wording stuff to it. Community College on January 26th during AAA must sign with Mrs. George in order to attend. Space is limited and will be offered on a first-come, first-served basis.
Distance runner. Track conditioning starts January 17th, Tuesday and Thursday, 3:15 to 4:15. Meeting room 19. We will run outside if it isn't icy or snowy, and if it isn't warmer than 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
SAD will be having a meeting after school today in Mrs. Waldire's room.
If you drive to school, you must have a parking information form filled out in the office. Also, if you're driving a different car, please stop in the office and update your information.
Seniors, please see Mrs. Cox or sign up with Austin Ballard to work concessions for Friday's basketball game.
Feature menu item today, chili. What's up, Troy?
Hi, welcome back to Talk Time. I'm your host, Matt Johnson.
And I'm your other host, Garrett Harris.
That's actually pretty close. Today, we're going to be talking about something very close to Andrew, not so much to me. Dabbing. If you've heard in recent events, a congressman was being sworn into office, and while taking pictures, his son dabbed in the background, which was apparently a very big deal. So today, we're going to be going around and asking people what they think about dabbing.
To the field. Hi, I'm Andrew Dent, coming from a disclosed location with this individual who chose to withhold his name and appearance. Sir, how do you feel about the new sensation of dabbing?
Well, it's not really that new. It was about a year ago. So, I mean...
Sir, how do you feel about this old sensation of dabbing?
It was kind of cool when it came out. I mean, it doesn't take much skill, so it's kind of lame. But
And as one of the football coaches, I mean, for any school, not ours, how do you feel when your players dab on the practice field or in a game?
it's cool.
There you have it, folks. Alright, bye, little T.
What do you think about the sensation dabbing?
It's great. Dabbing's great.
He obviously is delusional because it's terrible. Next person.
Dab with me.
No. Oh, God. Help me.
What do you think about the sensation dabbing?
I think it's the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks like you're having a seizure.
Finally, someone with some sense.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Andrew Dent, and this is Lisa.
Why do you have to
or
announce
Mrs.
who you are each
Christensen.
time? This is
I
gonna
like
be in
it.
a montage.
Shut up.
It's gonna be a montage.
Ma'am, the dance move dab that is Sweep the Nation, what are your opinions on it, yay or nay?
I don't really have an opinion on it one way or the other.
I'm standing here with Mrs. Waldire, local science teacher. Mrs. Waldire, how do you feel about dabbing?
I think it's great.
Mm-hmm. And even with the recent light of the situation of the, what's that kid's name?
You didn't even know the situation.
I don't know what had happened. Why are we doing this? You want to dab?
Sure.
Hey, I just wanted to know where you stand, pro or against dabbing.
Wow. I think dabbing is okay in the appropriate situations.
Did you know that
Yes.
Congressman was being sworn into office and his son dabbed in the background?
I did know this.
Very controversial stuff. You heard it right here, Mr. Tolson, pro dabbing.
I'm pro...
I thought you were against dabbing. Why'd you dab?
Alright, I'm here with Drew Cook, local known nice guy. Drew, what is your opinion on the
really
dance
dumb.
move dabbing?
Only certain people should be allowed to dab.
Mm-hmm. And did you hear about the congressman whose son dabbed while he was being sworn in at the background? What are your thoughts on that?
Cool kid. I don't know.
You got it right here, cool kid.
Jacob, not that anyone cares about your opinion, what do you think about dabbing?
You. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Indecisive. Wow.
Previous person.
Quick question. Have you heard about the congressman who's being sworn into office and his son dabbing in the background?
No.
Well, that did happen. It was a very big deal. So my question for you is, what's your opinion on dabbing?
Well, if the son of the congressman's father's nephew did it, then I'm sure it's cool.
You hear that? The son of the congressman's nephew, something like that. It's gotta be cool.
Hi, Mom. Hi, family.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. So, Mr. Frost, what's your opinion on dabbing? That's not a real microphone. The boom mic's right there.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Really?
Oh, I love it.
That's not what I was expecting from him, but okay. So what do you think about him dabbing that on live television?
I didn't like it.
Did not like it. You heard it here from Big T.
All right, I'm standing here outside of the locker room with Bailey Jackson. Bailey, what is your opinion on the dance move dab?
I think it's weird, and white people shouldn't do it.
You guys do it.
Boom mic. Coach Hillman.
Gentlemen,
Quick question.
quick answer.
Have you heard about the congressman's son who was reported dabbing during his dad being sworn into office?
I actually did not hear
Well,
about it.
it did happen. It was a real thing. So we were just wondering, what's your opinion on dabbing?
It's kind of become something that is overhyped, I believe. Too much dabbing really takes away the meaning of dabbing.
Exactly.
You know, Cam Newton was dabbing. Is it all right if I hold this?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I look very presidential right now, don't I? Cam Newton was in the Super Bowl, had an excellent run. And was it Super Bowl 49?
I believe so, yes.
And now everybody's dabbing for no reason. Accomplish something before you dab, boys and girls. Understood? Don't just dab, you take away the meaning of dabbing. That's why it's gonna, you know, fall away to the wayside. Is that good enough?
That was beautiful.
Huh.
You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Only dab when you've accomplished something important.
All right, so you've heard it from the people of Tonganoxie. You can dab whenever you want to, whether or not you've accomplished anything or not.
That is not what they said at all.
I wasn't paying attention. More on the dabbing epidemic. We received another statement from Coach Hillman. Let's hear what he had to say.
I am writing this in regards to an interview where I was asked my thoughts on dabbing. Having put more thought into this phenomenon that is dabbing, I would like to expand on my initial response. Too many people, adolescents especially, are entirely too concerned with what I call the sauce, and need to turn their focus on the steak. You see, dabbing is what I would consider to be part of the sauce, and too many kids spend time worrying about the sauce. But, as is the case with most five-star restaurants, people don't go there for the sauce, they go there for the steak. If a chef spends too much time worrying about the sauce, oftentimes the steak is not cooked right, or maybe they don't even serve steak. In the case of Cam Newton, I am certain along with the superior size and athleticism, Mr. Newton spent thousands of hours throughout his lifetime preparing his mind, body, and spirit and is now living out his dream to play in the NFL. To me, that is the steak. When he dabbed, he wasn't dabbing just to dab, it was out of jubilation for what he has accomplished. Dabbing for him is a form of saluting the crowd, much like a great conductor might bow after an amazing performance in a theater packed to the rafters. My guess is great Ludwig van Beethoven had a little bit of sauce in him, but his life was first and foremost all about the steak. I think our society as a whole has lost its focus on what is important in life, the steak. The moral of this story is that kids these days need to pay heed when it comes to the sauce. If you are listening, I have this one piece of advice: don't get lost in the sauce.